I have clarity on clarity on clarity of what I want to do. It is like, I want to wake up and I want to figure out how I make the best videos possible. That is it.
That's Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber in the world, with 300 million subscribers on his main channel. Along with YouTube, he also runs a business and manages 4 more YouTube channels, all of which he runs very successfully. But how does he do it? How does he make time for everything? What's the secret of his insanely productive daily routine?
So yeah, I'd get up around 2, and then it would usually be we'd wake up, we'd go film with the bunker people, or I have a different 100 days video I can't mention going on. I'd go film with them, or I'd go film with the people of the wilderness.
In this video, you'll discover the insanely productive daily routine of Mr. Beast.
It's really 3 things that my entire world revolves around. I every day, I work, and then I work on.
How many days in advance he plans his schedule?
Well, I mean, my calendar is out till the end of the year, but...
What are you doing 3 weeks from today?
How does he stay focused?
For me, that's never really been a thing. It's almost, the problem I'm having right now is I struggle to...
How Mr. Beast values his time and how he gets the most out of it.
I've optimized my life so much in a way where down to the numbers, I can't just shut it off and be like, oh, well, this doesn't count. I know the value of that 2-hour date at fucking Red Lobster.
How does he deals with depression when a video does not perform well?
I'm burnt out. Screw this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
What's the first app you open on your phone in the morning?
I love how we just jumped right into this. Definitely Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend, but that's what I do.
Right now, it's really 3 things that my entire world revolves around. I work out every day, I work on main channel videos, and I work on Feastables. It's just those 3 things.
Yeah.
I wake up, I do that, and then when I'm done, I go to bed. And I just do that every day.
Yeah. I can feel that focus. I mean, you also, we worked out together this morning.
That was fun.
You're really strong, dude.
We're getting there.
You were...
We're on day 300
I was like,
of
oh my
working out
God.
every day. Actually,
Yeah.
today was 310. So me and Eric, another YouTuber, we signed a contract where we'd work out every day, and if we didn't, we'd get a tattoo of each other.
Yeah.
And you're okay to have a day off if it's actual part of your program, so occasionally have rest days. But for, the most part, the last 310 days, me and him have worked out every single day, and we've held each other accountable, and it's been awesome. Because I was just so laser focused on the channel and I just realized one day, I was like, I have not been working out or taking care of myself or anything. And then I called Eric and I was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
Let's do this. And he felt kind of the same way. Although I was really fat. He was just whatever, a little chubby.
Yeah.
And so that was almost a year ago, and we've worked out every day since.
Yeah.
And all you have to do really is just work out for 3 months really consistently, and then it'll just become part of your lifestyle. I couldn't fathom a year ago, how am I ever gonna do this religiously, because we just have so much stuff going on, but now it's just truly a habit.
Zoom into one day. What is a shoot day, or what does a day look like for you? Are you waking up, how many videos are you shooting?
Well, here's the problem. It's so random because we just filmed a different video that we needed it to be dark.
Yeah.
So we would start filming at 9 p.m. and we'd finish filming at 6 a.m. So in that case, it's just different. So I'm getting up at 1 p.m. and then I'm going to check on the people in the, well, no, I'd probably get up at 2 p.m. I like to get at least 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Anything less than 8 hours, I'm screwed. I need Red Bull, and I hate it. I don't like being a zombie. So if we finished at 6, I'd get home at 7. So yeah, I'd get up around 2, and then it would usually be we'd wake up, we'd go film with the bunker people, or I have a different 100 days video I can't mention going on. I'd go film with them, or I'd go film with the people of the wilderness. Boom. And then that would take me up to 6 or 7, and then I just do a little bit of Feastables, all the business stuff, and then have everything done by 9. And then it's just all right, the sun's down. I dump all my stuff I need to do, and then he just kind of schedules and prios it on whatever is most important for the business, and then I just wake up and do what he tells me.
How far ahead are you planned on that?
Let's see. Well, I mean, my calendar is out till the end of the year, but...
What are you doing 3 weeks from today?
We're going to be making the world's largest burger.
That's crazy you have it planned out like that.
Yeah, I know everything, every video we're filming on the main channel between now and the end of the year, we have. Because they're big projects. So if we're going to film a video in December, we got to start working on it now. So we're very far ahead. Yeah, I just kind of give in to my emotions and just work when I want to, which is usually 7 to 10 days in a row, and then just take a little break till I'm ready, which is usually half a day or a day.
That's really cool. How do you stay focused?
For me, that's never really been a thing. It's almost... the problem I'm having right now is I struggle to wind down at night because I just work, and I'll lay in bed and I'll think of ideas, and I'll think of just what we could have done better, how we could have edited a video better, or finances or whatever. So It's actually not even staying. I'm a little too focused right now, which is something I always have to correct myself because I usually go to bed at like 4 a.m. Even though I get in bed at like 10 p.m., I'll sit there for like 6 hours on average right now. So I'm trying to like actually find ways to like pull back a little bit, and so I sleep a little bit better.
How many hours do you work in a day?
Depends what you classify as work. 'Cause the answer could be every hour I'm awake if just laying in bed thinking about YouTube is work. You know what I mean? Like, or so just about, I would say since I was 11 years old, almost every waking hour of the day, I'm thinking of YouTube in some form or capacity, basically.
Why do you think you have such that level of focus?
Just because that's what I love. I feel like it was almost like baked in my DNA. Like it just flows in my blood, the innate urge to create videos and to build a YouTube channel and build businesses. That's just what I do. And if I like try to take time off, I just get depressed and I feel like I lose my sanity. But I also feel like I lose my sanity because we've cranked the treadmill so much on creating videos. So it's like weird, but if I'm not creating, then I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm progressing. Then I feel like I'm wasting my time. And like, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like
I'm just so laser focused on like, here's what I got to do. I've got clarity beyond, I have clarity on clarity on clarity of what I want to do. It is like, I want to wake up and I want to figure out how I make the best videos possible. That is it. And it's like so clear. I don't have to like wonder like, oh, should I be doing this or should I be doing that? Or like, you know, it's like, as long as that's all I obsess over every day, no one's ever going to do what I do better than me. And people are going to continue watching it. Like if I'm spending 100 times more than everyone else, I'm being 100 times more creative. I'm putting 100 times more effort in and I'm hiring the best people in the world and I'm doing blank and I'm doing blank. Then like people are going to show up. And so I don't have a fear of falling off. I don't have a fear of anything. I just wake up and I obsess over this one thing with my entire soul. And it's great. And like, like I said, like right now I'm in a rut where I don't even watch YouTube. Like I have no idea what everyone else is doing. I don't care. I'm just doing my thing and I'm trying to go as hard as I can and make it as good as possible.
You missed Christmas one year?
I'm a little less hardcore now, well, many years, but back in the day, the mindset was, okay, if everyone takes Christmas Eve and Christmas off, they take Thanksgiving off. I got to remember all the math I ran when I was younger. It was like, they take 4th of July. It was like, people on average, even the most hardcore people are going to take these 10 days off. And I was like, if I work those 10 days every day for the next 5 years, that's an extra 50 days I'm going to get on people. And so I was like relentless about not working holidays. I actually made it a point. Like, I just can't. Like, it's for soft people. Younger than me. Like, I'm different now. Like, a day or two off won't hurt a year. But my mom hated it. She'd be like, please, just give us like 2 hours in the morning. I'm like, Mom, that's 2 hours. I get ahead of other people. It was very toxic mindset.
You were going hard on Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Every day.
You literally know the value of your time.
Yeah, basically.
Like every time you go on a date with her, you were spending an immense amount of money.
That's why I was so particular, because it's hard because I've optimized my life so much in a way where down to the numbers, I can't just shut it off and be like, oh, well, this doesn't count. I know the value of that 2-hour date at fucking Red Lobster. I know it. And so if I'm not getting smarter, it's just like, it just literally destroys my entire psychology.
Yeah.
And I lose my mind. I'll have a mental like fucking breakdown. I'll be like, this is not like, if I extrapolate this out over 10 years, I'm fucked. Like, what am I doing? Yeah. But now that I have someone that makes me smarter and we like learn together, it's great. I forward extrapolate, I'm way smarter and it worked.
A lot of creators talk about getting depressed when the videos don't do as well as they kind of expected. There's a kind of feeling you can get really worn out by that. Do you yourself feel that? And also, do you have advice for others that feel this?
Yeah, it's weird because I am a numbers guy, but also it used to. It used to very much, especially when I was like betting everything I had on a video. When it did bad, I was devastated, man. I'd cry and I'd be depressed for days, and it really would have a severe impact on my mood. But I don't know, now it doesn't really matter. It's if a video does bad, I just look at it and I'm like, oh, why did this video do bad? Probably, there's a little retention dip there. I don't think people like the thumbnail. Maybe we should switch it. And I just look at it objectively, unemotional, and then just move on. And I feel like that's a much healthier way of going about it. So if a creator is listening, like that is the ideal way to respond to a video that's doing bad. Just remove emotion from the equation and just look at it and figure out how you can improve the next one.
Is there tricks to being able to detach yourself from that? Because because like in your case, I mean, that's true for creators, but in your case, there's like a lot of money on the line.
Yeah, well,
there's videos
months
cost
of my
a lot
life, and so much time. But no, I mean,
I mean, I don't know. The only real answer is it's just a conscious effort. You just have to unemotionally look at the video, determine the problems, and then move on. Like there is no secret. You know what I mean? It's just it's that. And if you really can't bring yourself to do it, then you're just screwed. Honestly, maybe you're not meant for this game.
When a video gets a 10 out of 10, like what's your mood like? I know to me, like almost ruins my day.
I mean, my new video was a 10 out of 10. So the protect the yacht. No, I mean, years ago, yeah, I mean, it would absolutely destroy me. I mean, this was my entire personality, everything that mattered to me. And so, I mean, I would cry. Like it was pretty crazy. But now, I mean, it hurts. It's like someone stabbed me, and then I'm just like, take the knife out. What did I do wrong? I go observe it, and then I just don't open my phone. And if you just don't look at Creator Studio, you're like, oh, maybe it's a 5 out of 10. I just won't check, and then you just kind of ignore it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I absorb the pain. I feel the emotions, and I'm like, damn, I'm depressed. And then I just funnel that energy into what did I do wrong? And in this case, I was like, never doing a Protect series again. Screw that. People don't like it. That thumbnail's horrible. And then, okay, we got that. Move on. You know what I mean? Which is hard, but then you just start working on the next video. And eventually you just get so in the sauce on the next video, you don't even remember.
Do you ever feel, you talked about like people always suggested that maybe you would get burnt out on YouTube. Yeah. Do you ever feel burnt out? Like are there times where you feel like
I think
tired?
My definition might be different than others. You know, like when some people are like, I'm burnt out. Screw this. I'm done. I'm done. You know, like never at that point. But yeah, like if I'm going like, you know, I go from the time I get up to the time I go to bed like 3 days in a row, I'll be like, okay, like kind of want to like take half a day off and like chill, or like I'll feel it coming and stuff like that. But this is what I'm doing to the day I die. I don't care. Like I love this more than anything. Nothing's ever brought me a fraction of the joy. You should have work-life balance. You should not devote your entire life to this one thing. Like go have fun. Like, you know, I'm miserable a lot of times. I have a mental breakdown every other week because I push myself so hard. Like I don't recommend it, you know.
How do you come back from that?
I don't know. I take a couple hours off and then, and that's it. And then I watch some anime and then I'm good to go.
Watch some anime,
Yeah, but I also feel like hanging out with you over the past couple of years, like this year particularly, you do feel like lighter, not like your weight.
Thank you.
But like you do feel lighter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like even when we were hanging out this morning and working out, like it's something feels like, do you feel like you're coming into a different state of being?
Oh, 100%.
Because I feel like you are. Like I feel like you're, maybe you're just more comfortable with the level of pressure. Does it feel like that?
Yeah, I definitely, my level of care has definitely gone down quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't have any fear of falling off or I don't have much fears at all.
It seems like everything is just generally going well. I was going to ask you what's not going well for you right now.
What's not going well?
Yeah, or what's like
my
hard
sleep schedule.
What's hard for you right now?
I mean, this is a lot. It's you know, I was pushing myself to my limit when I was just growing the YouTube channel because obviously we've grew faster than any YouTube channel ever in history, and that was hard. But now doing that again, like we talked about before, while doing the streaming show, while trying to lift weights. I mean, because I used to be like fat as hell, you know, and I'm working on that, and that's still a struggle. And then while building festivals at the same time, it's like I'm essentially doing what I was doing before, and I was already at my limit, going harder than any human could. Like not listening to music, not playing video games, not doing shows this full on obsessed. But now I'm doing that kind of across 4 things.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It's very, very like intense. And, you know, and this is one thing I've always said is like, creators shouldn't emulate me and want to be me. Like this is the lifestyle I'm living. Like, I mean, I don't think anyone would really find fun. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a little different. And it's, there are hundreds upon hundreds of people that like, you know, if I just take weekends off and I don't film, like it would be hard to pay them, you know, because we go so intense. Like there's a lot of pressure on my back. There's a lot of people that depend on me in my own company that feed their families. There are 100 million people that, you know, everything I put out, they watch and they have a very high expectation.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of people that depend on me. It's a lot of eyeballs. It's a lot of everything. And to have all that and to just also go nonstop every waking hour of the day, it's pretty intense. But weirdly, this is just, I'm in control.
Does anyone or can anyone convince you to slow down? Like on a random Saturday morning?
The problem is, what would I spend the time doing? Like I try to play video games now. I just can't. I try to you know, I still keep up with YouTube because I want to understand what's going on. So I'll watch a little bit of YouTube, but like, what else would I do?
The problem is like we're not robots, so we can't work all the time. So the way I see it,
that's a problem.
It's annoying. I wish you could. So you gotta basically, when you're not working, you have to be full decompression. So like you're either working and going 100 miles an hour, or you're like doing nothing you don't like, outsource everything. You shouldn't cook, you shouldn't touch anything, you shouldn't go shopping, you should only do what you feel like doing so you quickly recharge and then you can get right back to it. You know what I mean? So like there are certain things that are just necessary because you have to recharge. Like just having fun and not working.
What is decompression for you?
Weirdly enough, watching documentaries, reading books, that kind of stuff. Like that's the kind of stuff I enjoy, or watching anime and things like that.
Yeah.
And when you're decompressing, you need to be fully decompressing.
Yeah.
So then like there's time between you working is as short as possible so you can just keep going.
Other things like Succession, I'm liking that.
Succession's great.
Yeah,
Did you finish it?
I'm on episode like 3 right now. I just started.
I feel like that's going to take you a while to watch.
Yeah,
all
Succession's
that. Yeah.
good. What was the other one? What's the... Oh,
which one?
Bro, now we're about to go down a rabbit hole.
Did you see
trying to-
Severance?
Severance? How'd you know that's what I was going to say?
I mean, you could feel it. That's
How
the
did you-
one.
bro,
It's
that is
so good.
that
You
is
obviously finished
stupid.
it, right?
No, that is stupid that me touching my eyebrows indicated Severance.
Yeah, I knew it.
What?
I was like,
What?
he's on the inside.
I was about to say like the show with the white walls, but I was like, they're not going to know what I'm talking about.
No, Severance was
Severance was insane.
Well, Severance was great all the way up to the ending. I feel like that was just like all that.
You didn't like the ending?
No, like
Oh
all
my
that build up
gosh.
and all that like investment, and then the ending to me was just kind of.
But it's not over yet. Don't you want to watch season 2?
Well, give me season 2. Like,
That's
oh,
true.
you're
It's
gonna
It's going to be
real
like
long
another
Bro,
year.
just like
yeah, it's going to be another
stop,
year.
like waiting
Yeah.
4 years to make a season of shows.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
just like get on this YouTube timeline,
Yeah.
man? Bro, I get 2 weeks. You don't get 4 years. Come on.
I think that's like a lesson in brand, though. Like, it's that good that they could take that much time off.
It's not that
No,
good.
I think it is.
It's good, but it's not optimal. I'm not going to watch Severance season 2 because by the time it comes out, I'm going to freaking forget everything that happened in season 1. I'm not even
I
going to
can't
remember.
wait till it comes out. I'm going to text you.
Okay. I'm just not going to remember. Like that happens with so many shows. It's like, it's not optimal. We can all agree it's not optimal. Like, or anime. Like half the anime I watch, it's like, all right, season 1, awesome. 2 years later, season 2, and I'm like, well, I don't care anymore. You know what I mean?
So, you have seen how tough Mr. Beast's routine is, but we cannot give all the credit for his success to his daily routine. He is incredibly smart and learns things very fast. If you also want to become a smarter person, it's really simple. Just apply the 5 techniques taught in this video, and you will be way ahead of majority of people. So, must check it out.